Hello everybody and welcome in. This is my channel of Facilitated Light Well-Being. My name is Yolanda Roos. We are going to be tapping into collective energy, but around the solstice. So solstice just occurred and I didn't get a chance to do a video yesterday, but it's so close. So it's the first day after solstice, and solstice is the longest night, the shortest day. It is the beginning of winter, and it is the pinnacle point of when it's turning from being dark and working toward the light. So as we reach the summer solstice, we celebrate its sun, blah, 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 and then we decline till we get to the solstice for the winter. Now, winter solstice is very important because it's kind of like the new year starting. Instead of it starting, because it goes by moon cycles, because this moon cycle fell right like within a day of it. So while we're evaluating, the new cycle is starting. It's kind of like a quietness and a silence to evaluate what we've been through this year, what we have grown, what we have gone through, what we have removed from our life, the trials, the tribulations. I don't know about you, but this year was one roller coaster of a ride for me, and not all bad, just a lot. There was a lot of different things, a lot of change, a lot of transitions, a lot of this and that, and a little bit more. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to tap into the collective energy that's going to be coming in, and growing, developing, what you should be focusing on, what might be coming to the forefront as a collective, because my energy that I read is collective. I do individual readings, but these are collective. These are humankind. I don't think there's aliens here yet. There could be. Maybe we're intertwined. Three-Eye Atlas just went by, hit the closest point. We do have some volcanoes and things that went off. Nothing major. We do have our holiday coming up. If you celebrate Christmas, that's going to be coming in just a couple days. My energy was a little low today. I didn't feel sick, but I almost feel like this electromagnetic energy, or the sun, the things that are all going through, have kind of like taken my energy and made it a little low, or just wonky. I don't know. Maybe you guys are dealing with the same thing. Though I do know that the weather patterns have been off the rocker with all different kinds of things. So I have to incorporate some more water. I've got my tea. So if you got your tea, your coffee, your martini, whatever you do to calm and relax yourself. A lot of times when I come on, I wanted to mention this. A lot of times when I come on, it's after my shower, because I feel drawn to come and talk to you, and I've started realizing what it is. To me, a shower is relaxing. It's cleansing. It's kind of like taking all the dirt off of you, taking all of the things that the world kind of puts on you. So I feel like I come to you when I take my showers, because I'm coming to you clean, filtered out. There's no makeup on me. In most cases, you don't see me in makeup, and I do wear makeup. I do get dressed in normal clothes and everything like that. But when you see me, it's almost like you see the unrefined, true, authentic person. If you were to see me on the street, like, I work at a job where I have to pull my hair up, so a lot of times when my hair has finally grown out a little bit, people don't always recognize me, because I work in a food industry environment where my hair has to be pulled back and it has to be restrained. And a lot of times, somebody just said to me, I think yesterday, "Oh, your hair's gotten long," because I wore my hair in a ponytail and then I braided it, and you could see it out the back of my hat. And sometimes I twist it up, but you can't always tell how long it is, and people are used to seeing me without my hair down. Now, I know I just rambling, but like, when I come to you without filters, without a bunch of BS. You see who I am, and I want to help you at that level. I want to help you at the most base level that you have. Because we struggle, because we seem to need to be something for the world that maybe we're not. You know, everybody's got to wear, I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with makeup. Listen, I love makeup. I'm an artist. I love to create makeup and outfits and all that stuff. That is literally my passion. But there's a point sometimes when we have to just be us. When we have to clean off the makeup and clean off all the hype. And I like my house. I don't know about you. I like to go out and have fun, but my house is my sanctuary. I have my plants. I have my husband. I have my paintings, the things that make me happy. I do my readings in a room that's in the front, and it's very bright usually. It's at night right now. But I've surrounded myself. When I do my readings, I have my plants, I have my cards, I have paintings in front of me that inspire me. When you're trying to reach the authentic part of you, it's not about fake. It's not about what somebody else has. It's not about what you think you need to be. It's deep within you, and you can't really find it when you're busy, when you're noisy, when you're trying to be something you're not supposed to be. It's a quiet, meditative, individual thing that you do. So I feel like the reason I'm saying this is it's making me, it came right back to Solstice. Solstice is the dark. It's not the light. It's the dark. It's the quiet. It's when you close your eyes and there's nothing in front of you. Nothing to distract you. It's silence. If you go out into the wilderness in the dead of winter, you'll hear some wind, but there's a quietness. There's like a reverberation. There's a crispness in the air if you live in a colder place. Now, if you're in a warmer place, there's still probably a quietness if you go out into the woods. And I feel like the time that we have right now is meant to be spent quietly evaluating, because we have this like week or so until we kind of get to the first of the year and stuff like that. So maybe during the holidays, once it's all done, make some time to recover from the hubbub, from the money part, from all the craziness of getting to Christmas, getting to the holidays. Because it's not just Christmas. There's Hanukkah, there's I don't know what Boxer Day is, but that's a day that they do something. There's Kwanzaa, there's Christmas, there's people that celebrate Yule. I mean, there's so many different things. It's like, because I really think it's a culminating time. It's a time of quietness. It's a time of coming in and being with each other and spending that time with each other. Now, if you live in the Southern Hemisphere, Christmas is probably totally different, but I live up here, so we're going to take it as quiet. Take some time. Breathe in. Spirit guides, angels, the wisdom of God, the Most High Divine. What does the community of Earth, humankind, need to know, focus on, or be aware of? So we're going to pull a few cards, and then we're going to just grab some things for you. How funny, the first card out is the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess came out on the side, which means that it's really not a certain meaning. It's the energy of this card. That's how I read it. The High Priestess is what we just talked about. It's connecting to the internal God, the instinctual understanding of what you feel deep within you. Intuition is something that is in you. It's not, you can't see it. It's just something, it's a knowing. Because we are connected to the divine. We are connected to something bigger than we realize. And sometimes when we get an intuition, our spirit guides are talking to us. Our higher self is talking to us. Somebody is talking to us. And most of the time when you get a gut instinct, it's something that is directly connected to you. So if it's telling you, oh, be careful, or oh, you need to go for this. This is for you. Like, don't be scared. And you're like, oh, but like, so there's times when you're scared and you don't know what to do. So at this moment, they want you to go in and get connected to yourself, connected to your higher self, connected to your guides, connected to the Holy Spirit, connected to something divine that's higher, that will lead you. and listening to your gut instincts, not fight or flight heart response. Like true, just I'm good, but something's like, no, I don't think that's good, or I need to do that, or I'm feeling inclined to do something out of nowhere. That is usually your guides, your angels. They're speaking to you. Hey, you need to do that. Or hey, why don't you help that person? Hey, buy that person a cup of coffee. Oh, don't go there. That doesn't look good. I don't think you should go there. And you're like, something makes me feel whatever. So in this next week or so, going into the new year, connect to your divine. There's a moon in the background. Okay, and she's got water, so emotions. This is similar to the moon card. It's usually about intuition, but you've got your red drapes, and she's kind of hiding behind them. So she's like, it's like, what's behind the curtain? What's really happening? That's kind of what your intuition picks up on. And I noticed we got red, and I decided to wear red today. So red can be passion, love, warning, stop. It can be a culmination of things. So we'll see what your cards are showing. So your first one that came up on the side was the High Priestess. So I'm gonna say, be careful that you're not ignoring your intuition, or that you actually tap into it. If there's something happening or possibly opening up or unfolding for you, because there's some new things coming in for everybody, like everybody, this is what's been coming up. There are new things coming up, and what I'm feeling is you need to use your gut instinct when you're making new decisions, new choices, new paths. Listen to it. Say, is this good? Or pray to God, or whatever you pray to. Help me to discern and know and understand the right path. If I'm going the wrong way, give me some little signs. Or if I need to do something, make it very evident. Send me signs, like I want you to do this, or I don't want you to do that. So your next card is your Emperor. And the Emperor is very structured. He's very he's government. He's the father figure, the masculinity of life, which is logic. So this is heart space. This is feminine energy. This is masculine energy. So maybe there needs to be, because this one came out and it was the first one that came out. Although we live in a world of logic, do not forget to listen to your intuition, because things might be telling you, you need to do this way, you need to do that way, you need to be here, you need to be this, you need to do that. And what I'm feeling is that don't ignore the red flag. Don't ignore the signs, the synchronicities. Don't ignore the thing bubbling inside of you telling you should do something or that you shouldn't do something, okay? Listen to it, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of structure. A lot of people, I'm hearing a lot of people telling you what you should do. And inside of you, you're like, yeah, I don't feel like that's right. And they're like, oh no, you need to do it this way. You need to do it. This is the way it's supposed to be. And there's something inside of you that's, listen to it. Okay, it's your protection. It's your Holy Spirit. It's your connection to the divine, to yourself, to your higher self. This is beautiful. Your next card is the Devil in reverse. And the Devil in reverse is being released, or you are finding escape from things that have held you down, things that have controlled you, drug addictions, shopping addictions, codependent relationships. In the reverse, it means you are releasing yourself, or you have found a way to release yourself. So I feel like in this next week, this new chapter could be that a good portion of you are finding a way, or you're realizing that you need to release yourself, and you're ready to do it. You're ready to. Now, I don't want to do the weight thing, because I just think that's a bunch of baloney. You need to be ready. It's not a New Year's resolution. Stop doing that. Just say, I want to eat better, I want to be healthy, and progress into it. If you want to be healthy, that's great. Maybe stop eating as many things that will make you not well or full of chemicals, or choose something, and one thing at a time. Don't put crazy expectations on yourself, because all you're going to do is fail, or possibly hurt yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Be careful with those type of things. But this is like codependent relationships that make you feel like you have to be there and something's telling you it's time to go. This is getting help if you have an addiction. Addiction is anything that you put above normal things. So if you have to have something or you have to do something, it's probably an addiction. It's probably something that's hindering you or holding you or has got an attachment on you. Smoking, cigarettes, or drugs, drinking, sex, relationships, shopping, gambling, eating, comfort eating, doing something that comforts you, instant gratification, but it's an addiction. It's just something, because then you need more and more and more to make it happen. So this is showing me that the group of us, we either need to come to the understanding that we need to release ourselves from something, or we are actually at a point that we're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm awakening to the fact that I want something better. Your future energy or another energy is worrying about things. You've got 9 of Swords. And 9 of Swords is like getting in your own head and worrying about things that you can't do a darn thing about. Listen, we're all been there. You're not the only person. This is an energy of worrying about things that you can't do a darn thing about. Nightmares. Things that you think are happening that maybe aren't happening. Worrying about your kids incessantly. You can worry about them, but this is this is anxiety. And this is something that is upright in the reading. So it appears that you kind of got you're structured. There's something you're releasing because maybe you're finding some grounding, some understanding, some help, some masculine logic to something. You're releasing some things that you have had a hold on you, but with it comes a little worry. How do I leave? How do I get to that point? What if I go to rehab? Am I going to still have my job? What are people going to think about me? Am I going to, or, I'm changing, I'm moving, I get a new job. Oh, but what if I can't find a place to live? Or, it's like something is going to cause you to release something, but with it is going to come a little bit of fear because you've never been there. So it's going to create a little bit of anxiety, or there's going to be, I feel like the energy that's coming in, and I've seen this across the board, it's an anxious kind of heavy time that's coming in because we're going through transitions. Now, anybody that knows, when you clean your room, clean an area, deep clean something, to really get to where you need to be, you have to make a mess to clean a mess. So all the things that you've been tearing up and pulling up and figuring out and dealing with, it's probably all over the place. Mentally, physically, it could be all over the place. You have to now put it back together, place everything where it needs to be, organize your life, organize your thoughts, organize what you're doing. But in that is going to become maybe a little anxious, a little anxiety. Kind of like when you go to clean a room. Been there, done that. Go to a room. There's so much. If you think of everything you need to do at one time, I just sat down and drank a cup of tea. Just did this. I don't even know where to start. That was the energy. And that's the energy that I feel is coming in, because you've kind of figured out what you need to do. You're implementing it, but now you're like, oh my gosh, that's why I said one step at a time. So if you're dealing with drugs, try to stop. If you can't, go talk to somebody at rehab. If you have a spending problem, put your credit cards away. Been there, done that. Put the credit cards away. Use what you have. Mentally tell yourself when you want to get something, do I really need that? Or am I just comfort buying or buying because it's on sale? Do I really need it? It's it's talking to yourself. It's evaluating what you're doing. If you like relationships and you need somebody to comfort you, why do you need that? Maybe evaluating, thinking about the things. You're dealing with drinking. Don't go to places that you would drink. Maybe avoid those and try to see if you can do it on your own. If you can't, you need to call somebody. You need to ask for help and get some counseling. So I feel like you have the structure that's there. You want to, and you are going to release yourself, but there's going to be a little change. There's going to be a little anxiety. There's going to be a little, stress, mishaps. How am I going to do this? How am I going to keep on track? I want this so badly, but you start fearing, you start doubting, you start looking at everything that you're going to have to accomplish, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. And it's like, before you know it, you might talk yourself out of it, or you might not succeed because you're trying to do everything in one step. So I feel like that's part of a message. If you're trying to do something, baby steps, one thing at a time. I tell people, when you're dealing with depression, you do 1 or 2 things a day. And every day you force yourself 1 or 2 things. Even if you don't get everything done, by the end of the week, you've at least gone through the cycle of things that need to be done. So your house might be dirty, but it won't be as dirty as if you just did nothing and keep building. So look at it in an aspect that I am doing something. Maybe it's not as quickly as I want, but you're moving. You're trying to do something. You're trying. That is the difference. So whatever's coming into your life, you're trying. 1 day at a time. And when you screw up, it's okay. You get up the next day and you start over. And as soon as you keep doing it, the habit will form in about 2 to 4 weeks. Not that it's easy, but you will be able to finally start resisting it if you want to, whatever it is you're dealing with. That's why rehab is usually like 6 to 8 weeks, because they have to get you clean and get you on a routine. It should be longer, but if you're dealing with any kind of addictions, you can usually get to that point where you can control it. Okay, so there might be some people dealing with addictions. There might be people dealing with new things coming in, releasing hold of things that have been containing them, keeping them down, keeping them feeling trapped. Not that they were, but feeling trapped, feeling obligated. People with narcissistic relationships where somebody was utilizing manipulation to keep you there. And this is changing. This new energy that's coming in is lifting the vibrations, and it's helping people to be released. Now those other people, because there's 2 sides, there's receiving and giving. The people that could be trying to hold you are going to be dealing with a little stress because they won't be able to control you possibly, and that will distress them. Okay, bottom of the deck we have Page of Wands, and Page of Wands is dealing with inspiration, creativity. It's energy. It's very upbeat. So I feel like you're coming into an energy. Oh, and Tower, yeah. There's things that are ending, and that creative energy is bringing it in. And then Queen of Pentacles is upright. She's in a good, loving place. So you have this disaster that's coming, but it's for your good. Like something that's coming to an end. Yes, and 9 of Pentacles. Amen. That's a beautiful card. That's like being in your own thing. You're reaping the rewards of the things that you've done. So you're going to be inspired to do something. It's going to create a Tower moment because you're going to change something, which is then going to make you nurture yourself and find that balance because you've chosen to do something. And in that magic is going to be the rewards that you get for being in your own thing, your own energy. And then that King of Swords, pure logic, being stable, thinking without that crazy mind getting, or heart getting in the way, or the mind, or everything is in, like, it's coming from a space that's not controlled by emotions, like fight or flight emotions. And then you've got happiness. Oh yeah, there's good things coming in from this change and this choice to take yourself out of something that's been controlling you. You're going to deal with a little bit of anxiety, but in the long run, you're going to come out on top. You're going to have a really good energy that comes from it. So if you're dealing with anything like that, just have faith. Keep going. And remember, one thing at a time. Don't over-exasperate yourself. So we've got these little cards. These are tree cards. They're called the tree magic. So the first one you got is, by giving love, you will be showered by love in return. Love is to see good in all things. The apple tree, romantic love. So maybe there is something in your dynamics of your relationship that's changing. What you give is what you receive. So if you put out garbage, you're going to get garbage. But if you put out love, love is going to be returned, or you're going to know what real love is. Your next card is the poplar tree, duplicity. Duality and duplicity, suffering and bitterness, enlightenment and happiness are at play. So this is your choice. You want this or you want that, okay? Sorry about the noise in the background. I'm watching a movie. And then the last one is the pine tree, eternal love. Oh, this is maybe connection. Maybe this is people. The light of love cannot be extinguished from the heart or soul because the light is eternal. So maybe it's finding a love that's balanced, something that is connected to the ethereal, something connected to a higher power, something that's not just physical. Or you find a way to be good to yourself and to love yourself, to actually be in love with you. You know, you can't find happiness and love if you don't love yourself. I mean, that's a beginning stage. You need to love yourself, take care of yourself, and be able to accept all of you, the good, bad, and the ugly, to fix the things that you think are broken, and to want to fix them, and to not give up. We need to find happiness through our own means. We need to live our lives that we're supposed to be living. We need to find the path that is the best for us. And sometimes when life changes, when frequencies change, things come in, we have to recalibrate. So maybe there's some recalibration that you're going to be doing, and it's a little scary, you know? Change is very scary. So this is the Priestess Oracle. What card do you have for the collective? Is there a card for advice or finishing up? What card do you have for the collective? This is the High Priestess, or the Priestess Oracle, which goes well with your main card that came out. Do you have a card for the collective? A card for the collective, please. Thank you. Being stubborn. I think I'm going to take that one that popped up. Okay. So, Hekawit is the card that you got. This is a silver or a gold line. It's got gold on the ends. And it says, highest magic, highest light, highest power. So I think we need to connect to the highest power, highest good. Let me see if I can find this in here. And we'll see when you pull the card what it usually talks about. H-I. There we go. Come on. High Priestess. Oh, it's being stubborn. I'm so sorry, guys. Here it is. Okay. Beloved soul. Hekawet, the sacred ancient Egypt word for the magic of creation itself. Yeah, you're creating a new world. You're creating a new thing. Awakens within you now as a force of pure, life-giving power. This profound energy represents the original light that brought forth all of creation. The same force that flows through your veins, animates your spirit, and empowers your very breath. You are being called to remember this primordial power that lives within you and to embrace the magic that is your birthright. You need not seek validation or power from an external source, for you are the living embodiment of this primordial force. Yeah, this is the thing that I was talking about. Sometimes we get stuck in this thing that we have to be something that everybody else is telling us. And this is a reminder that you are from divine spark. You are created. You are a piece of God, the most high divine monad, the higher, the divine light. It's not really a being. It's just an energy. It's the creation energy of all. You have a piece of that in you. And I think what's happening is we get a little distracted with all the things that happen and what we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to do. Then it says, In this moment, here, I'll put this up so you can see the prettiness of the card. In this moment, you are being reminded that you are a natural vessel for this sacred magic, and you are being called to step fully into your sovereign power, to trust the authority of your own inner knowing. Remember the high priestess, yeah, knowing what you have. Your energy is precious and requires your loving boundaries. Let's see. To honor its purity. Your words are spells that carry power, your intentions shape reality, and your presence alone is an activation of divine creative force. You are the embodiment of pure light, consciousness, and this is your reminder to embody your heart-centered sovereignty, the divine presence that lives within. Yeah, all these cards are pointing to you are connected to the divine, you know what you have put it on a back burner, most of us, and you need to find yourself. You need to find what's true to you. You need to go within to your high priestess, the intuitive part of you, and go after what is calling you. You have silenced it. Not everybody. We have silenced it because we've been told you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta be this, you gotta wear this, you gotta go here, you gotta be like this. And don't do that because that's not the way it's supposed to be. So you have to like re-find it again. So this is a time during this solstice, it's quiet. In the winter, in the death, in the time when things are getting ready to rejuvenate to what you're supposed to be instead of what the world tells you you're supposed to be. Find that spark within so you can become the reality that will make you happy, will make you joyful, make you abundant. Because when you are vibing on a high frequency and you are doing what you're supposed to, living within your mission, we'll say, you're going to vibe higher, you're going to pull in what you need, you're going to have the abundance, you're going to have the love, the relationships, the things that complete you and make you happy. So I hope this will find you and your holidays will be well. Remember, the divine light is inside of you. You come from the sacred divine himself, itself, and it comes with you as you get created into this world, into this platform of earth, which is heavy and dense. It's still in there. Your light is in there. The more you pull on it, the brighter it'll shine. So shine your light this Christmas, guys, and good luck finding your mission.